Hey everybody, it's me, Kelby Lorenz, MCT's marketing director. I'm here with another video in our Meet Our Leadership series. Today I am here with Manda Burk, who is one of our new board members. We're excited to have Manda here. You guys know the drill by now. You've seen a few of these videos at this point. I'm going to be asking Manda questions, ask her all sorts of like really juicy stuff for sure. Uh, so are you ready? Let's jump on in. All right. So tell the people about you. Like what is your life outside of MCT? Let everybody know who Manda Burk is.
Um, my life is crazy. I am a mother of two. I have a 14-year-old daughter that's active in theater, and I have a 9-year-old son that is active in sports. And then I also work full time as a paraprofessional at Nixa Elementary School. And I attend church and is very involved with my family, my parents, and my husband's side of the family. And we just do a lot of family activities together.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the team. So, first couple questions. How did you get involved with MCT and how about how long have you been involved with MCT?
I got involved. My daughter had done some classes at another theater and heard about Marshfield through Grace and Christian, and Clay Bernard, and they suggested me to bring Emerson out and let her audition for Frozen, and she was casted as young Elsa, and she really enjoyed it. She found a home there. I found a home, very welcoming. I jumped right in, was helping with whatever I could. I love to volunteer and be there when my kids are active in activities and take part in the same things they're doing.
Yeah,
And that would have been what, 4 years, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
yeah, three because it was 2020. So,
Yep. 3 years ago.
yeah. I remember when you guys got involved and like you were showing up and helping. I was like, I don't know who this is, but I'm loving the fact that she's just like here. Just like, what do you need me to do? And I'm like, I'm not even with this show. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of do that.
So, as people get involved in theater troops and do shows and stuff, there's a lot of memories and a lot of connections that are
Mhm.
made with people. So, what's one of your favorite memories from, working with MCT?
Mm, Probably, I mean, just both Emerson and I finding a family is very big, especially when you have teenage daughters and they go through a lot of difficult times. And she found a home with with the cast members of Frozen. And maybe when, and this is sad, is like when COVID hit and they decided they couldn't do Frozen, but the kids wanted to do one last song for us to show, just so they could do that one song on
Mhm.
stage at the end to just kind of close it. And then just every time those kids do their last bow at the closing show, it's just a different feeling each time. It's a happy, it's a sad, it's very mixed emotions when you see those kids that have worked so long and hard doing those shows and it's coming to an end, but to see how far they've come each show.
Yeah, that is a really cool experience. Being on stage, being on the production team, that final bow is always just so
Mhm.
emotional.
Yep. Yep.
Uh, so this question has been a hard one for people. And it's what's your favorite show? It could be a show that happened at MCT, it could be your favorite show in general. Just like what's your favorite show?
Mm, I don't know. Yeah, that is hard because Emerson's been in a couple different
Mhm.
productions and they're amazing to see, but watching her when we took her to see, and I don't even remember what show it was, but her first theater experience, and I think it was at Nixa High School,
Mhm.
one of their productions, and she was like, that looks that looks fun, mom. And so then you just jump right in and figure out and made sure she could sing and do it. And I think she's jumped with both feet in and done what she can with it.
Absolutely. I love that's like a perfect mom answer. And I love that. All right, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Let's start talking about MCT, your position as a board member, that kind of stuff. Um, what are you most excited about being a board member this year? And do you have any plans for anything, anything like that?
Seeing how much I can get involved, if there's any other areas that maybe I didn't know about in the theater, because I was not a theater kid. Didn't know much about theater till my daughter decided she wanted to try it after that show. So finding how theater works behind stage is
Mhm.
really going to be fun for me. Like, how do we pick the shows and how do we move forward with them, and what's the laws on the shows,
Mhm.
and just more of the behind the scene things. I think that'll be interesting for me to find out. And then maybe I have something to offer to the group that hasn't been brought, being not right there in Marshfield. I'm from Nixa. But we make that travel because we found, that being a home for us. And
Mhm.
so maybe I have something to offer that I haven't thought about yet.
Yeah, and I think that's a really cool thing about the board that we have and like the community that we have on things. And
Mhm.
yeah, I think people don't really think about all the stuff that goes into it. And so it's always
Yeah.
fun to get people involved on this side of things. And they're like, I had no idea this is what all went into this, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it's going to be really fun because we have a lot of brand new people on our board this year. So there's going to be a lot of like, oh, I had no idea. And I'm like,
This is what we do.
that's the fun of it.
uh,
um, so it's hard to believe, but like it's January. We're in our 20th season. It's happening. So how does that make you feel to be a board member and to be involved in our 20th season this year? What's that feeling like for you?
it's exciting because, like, you guys have been around for 20 years, but just in the 3 years I've been around, I've seen you guys grow a lot. And I'm like, where is this going, and how big can we get it, and how many people can we get involved? And
Hmm.
I think the 20th celebration, maybe we will reach more people, because it's, wow, they've been here for 20 years. They must be doing something right.
Yeah, and I just think about our season and then all the stuff that we have outside of just our normal shows. And I'm like, this is
Mhm.
going to be a crazy fun year for everybody.
Yes, yes.
So it's exciting to be a part of that for sure. All right, one final question. Why do you think people should get involved with MCT?
Um, they're very welcoming. Um, it's a different kind of niche of people. And everyone finds their kind of home in there. Everybody finds that where they're needed. It's just a really good community of people coming together and using all their talents, I guess, is what I'm trying. Like, everyone has a talent that they might not know about. And Marshall can pull that out of you. Marshall Community Theater can pull out your little talents and use you in more ways than you know. They really can. And they're willing to welcome anybody and everybody. And just like you said, they're the theater with a heart, and they welcome you all with open arms. And if you want to get involved, they're going to find a spot for you to help and feel part of every production they put on, or every event they do. They will find something for you to do.
Absolutely. And this is where I've been putting a marketing plug in all of these videos. So just a reminder, if you're wanting to get involved, go to marshfieldtheater.org. We have information there, ways to contact us, follow us on our social media platforms. You can talk to Manda or I individually. We'll get you in contact with people. We are happy to point you in the right direction. So just always have to put that little marketing plug in there. That's my job. Gotta get that in there. Um, so those are all the official questions I had for you, but is there anything else you want to let people know before we wrap up here? Just any final words of wisdom that you have?
No, I think it's great.
Yeah, I'm super excited to have you a part of the team.
Me too.
I'm super excited for this year. So thank you so much for sitting
No problem.
down and letting people get to know you a little bit. So I'll be seeing you here in just a few days for our
Yay.
board meeting. Hopefully we'll see everybody else throughout our 20th season. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you soon.